reunited after tsunami. An Indonesian girl who was separated from her family during the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami has been reunited with her relatives after 7 years. Sally Sanduska, 14, showed up at her grandfather's cafe out of the blue after a 7-year absence. In search of her family, Sally had met a local taxi driver who had helped her find her grandfather based on the details she had provided. Her previous 7 years had been a terrible ordeal where she lived with a widow who forced her to beg on the streets. When Sally was first united with her mother, her daughter had grown so much that the mother did not immediately recognize the girl. But a birthmark on her belly and a mole and scar on her face proved that the little girl was hers. The girl, recovering from frequent beatings by the widow, refused to speak to reporters. But the parents said that Sally was separated from them after being swept away during the 2004 tsunami. According to the father, when the tsunami hit their town, they fled in a pickup truck, trying to outrace the big wave that was headed their way. The wave proved too fast and too powerful and struck the truck, eventually lodging it against a 2-story house. The family members tried to get out of the truck and climb upon the roof of the house, but the wife and one child got trapped between the truck and house. The father managed to pull them up to safety, but 2 of the daughters, Sally and her sister, were swept away. After the ordeal, the parents began searching for the lost girls, traveling to any place where there was word of survivors being found. After many years, however, the parents gave up hope and presumed their daughters were dead. Sally, however, did survive the ordeal, but in the meantime, a widow had found the lost girl, taken her to another town, and made her work as a beggar, handing out frequent beatings to keep the girl obedient. Last week, however, Sally refused to beg any longer, enraging the widow who beat her one last time and then put her on a bus back to her hometown, where Sally was fortunate enough to find the taxi driver who knew her family. Unfortunately, Sally's older sister is still missing. In December 2004, a giant 9.1 magnitude quake triggered a tsunami in the Indian Ocean that claimed 220,000 victims, with Indonesia accounting for 3/4 of that figure.